Yo, what's up guys? It's Blaze here and today I'm gonna teach you how to get better at trapping. Whether it's Hoplite or Donut SMP. I'm gonna teach you how to design your own traps, how to actually, if you're playing on Hoplite, how to lure them, and if you're playing on Donut, how to make them more unescapable. So let's get right into it. So first, we're gonna be talking about the different things. There's a couple ways to trap someone. So that there is, if you search up, there's the dripstone fall, which is basically like boom, boom, boom. You know, blah 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 blah. This, da da da. Dripstone at the bottom. They fall down, then die. But how do you escape this? Well, it's easy. If I go in, I'll even grab a totem. There's a couple ways of doing it. I'll grab a totem. If I go into survival, I'll set spawn point. If I follow, as you can see, boom. But there's also another way to escape this. You can escape this by, if you go to survival, as you can see, placing a block very easy. So how do we prevent the placing blocks? We put buttons. You can see. Oh wait, I missed a spot. You know, buttons, very good. Now, as you can see, can't place blocks, but you know how you can escape this? By water. If you fall down, you can place water. Makes you, as you can see, breaks the buttons. Makes it so it reduces fall damage. So yeah, this is a very bad way of fixing the bug. The other way, which is way better, is by, instead of buttons, we play signs. Cause, you know, it's very even simple. If I place water and I place a sign, the water just stops flowing. So, and if I put some, as you can see, I can't place blocks. And yeah, that's basically how you can make the dripstone trap. But another thing, you need to know that, example, if you have a 2x1 trap, and you know, you have all the signs, whatever, everything. I won't place everything out because I'm lazy. As you can see, I can easily survive this. Because, you see, there's a, if you do a, 4x1, as you can see, you can fall in the middle. That's the thing. You see that? You can fall in the middle, take no damage from the dripstone. So this is how you fix it. I'm gonna show you. You make something called funneling, which basically will force the player into falling into a 1x1 hole. Now, how do you make? There's a couple ways to make it to funnel. I'm gonna show you them, all of them, and which funnel is the best. If we grab a redstone dust, blah blah blah, pressure plate. Okay, so this is the first funnel you might do. It's a very simple funnel. You can see, works, but the thing is, they sometimes can go into crouching mode. I don't know how to replicate it, but they somehow go into crouching mode, where basically you get, if you get into this, hold up, let me check. You get into this mode, and yeah, it doesn't push you in, so that's very bad. We don't want that. So how can you fix it? There's one way. You can either do redstone like this, which basically, fun fact, the redstone can phase, as you can see, through pistons, so you can place a blocks and like this. But that doesn't really fix it, it just reduces the chance of making it. So how do you fix it, you might ask? This is the proper way how to fix it. I'm gonna show you a funnel, which is the best funnel you can do right now. So first, you're gonna place a redstone torch, stone, place your piston, as you can see, Now place 2 blocks here. And place a redstone torch here. If you hear the piston, that means you're doing it correctly. Place a redstone torch here. What you're gonna do now is place a redstone torch, and this. This is basically the whole funnel. Now if you look, if I drop an item, it will start repeating the piston. So even if you get into crouching mode, it will uncrouch you and push you in. And it will like repeat that until you finally can like fully go down. How it works, I'll show you guys. Oh, I accidentally broke it because there needs to be a block here and a redstone torch here. If I draw, look, this is basically how it works. It basically makes like a clock, which basically it makes the same thing if I grab a comparator and lever. And you don't need to do this part, I'm just showcasing. It basically does the same thing as this. This is basically the same thing it does, but with redstone torches. You can also do the same funnel with that clock, but yeah. This one is cheaper to make and way better in my. It's faster to make, easier to memorize. Redstone torch, block, redstone torch. After, so hear me out. This is how it works. We'll activate this redstone torch, which will power this block, and using quasi connectivity will activate the piston and also deactivate this redstone torch. Once this is deactivated, it will deactivate this redstone, activating this redstone torch, which will basically deactivate this, which will make this like light up again. So as you can see, if I drop it, as you can see, powered on depowered, and it basically, once this is fully powered, this unpowers it, kinda, like, so it basically just clocks it, and it will keep repeating that. So yeah, for the dripstone traps, you need to make them into 1x1 holes. So yeah, that's basically how you can trap on hoplite, and the top part of the trap, you can do basically whatever. You can make a knockback trap, which basically, you can like hide it anywhere, as you can see. Make this like a structure, I don't know, a house or something. You like, basically how you lure them is blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Once they are like right here, you turn around KB sword, kick them in, and they are cooked. Now, the thing is, if you're gonna make a flat ground, which flat ground is like, hold up, let me build a flat ground real quick. Alright, so I did build a flat ground. It's not really a flat ground because I kinda forgot how to did it. So I kinda just free rolled it. Basically, if I place a lever real quick, it opens up like this, you know, flat ground. So yeah, basically, yeah, this is my improved version of the flat ground. It's broken. You can just search up what a flat ground 5x1 is, and you'll notice what it is. It's basically how the flat ground works is it opens up like a 5 thing like this, you know, and it puts blocks like this. So yeah, this is a flat ground. The thing, I forgot how to do it. I tried it. If I go back to the redstone, as you can see, I tried to do it. I did this part correctly, a little bit, I forgot. But yeah, this is basically kind of flat ground. It's a broken one, but yeah. Basically, how you're gonna lure them. This is the flat ground is, by the way, the best trap on hoplite. You're gonna, don't go in a straight line like this. Go in like a little bit to right, you know, like this maybe. Or to the left like this. Don't go in a straight line, because they think like, straight line probably gonna be a flat ground trap. So yeah, don't go in a straight line, just go in right, left, you know. Okay, so that was hoplite trapping. Now I'm gonna get onto donut trapping. So basically, let's say you have a hole, you know, right? The thing is, if you push them in, I mean, let's start with this. How are you gonna get them on? The best thing is powder snow. Or, example, you can do like, get a shovel, get like a snow, like this maybe, like a, just kinda a room with snow, and then you can get them like, yo, Dr. Coconut, read, sign my book, and you get them a book and quill, and while they're in the menu, just, typing, you can, using a shovel, you can quickly break the snow, push them in with knockback. Now, the thing is, there's nothing here, so they can literally just pearl out. You might think, how do you fix that? Well, it's kinda easy. Armor stands. Now, if I go into holy, I can't type, and a pearl, and I go into survival, as you can see, I can't pearl. That's because if I enable hitboxes, that's not hitboxes. That's chunk borders. Holy, I forgot. I forgot which was hitboxes. So yeah, basically it puts your like hitbox in the armor stand so you can pearl out. But the thing is, you can. It's just easy as that. How do you prevent that? As you can see, easy, using honey blocks. There are two ways to do this. Either if I place a honey block like this, place armor stands. Now as you can see, I go to survival. You can still do it a little bit, but it's harder to do. That's the thing. How do you make it so you can fully? That's the thing. Well, what I always do is I place honey block slab. I don't know if it really makes a difference. Oh, now I just kinda. I'll see in a second because I don't actually know how that. Let me go to survival. If they are like on this thing, they can get out. But if they're exactly in the middle, yeah, they can. But it's harder to get out. So basically, this is how you can prevent fully pearling. Well, first, honey block. Then, maybe I recommend doing minecart with hopper or chest. I mean, if you're gonna RTP trap, do minecart with hoppers because people have a hacked client with something named anti-trap. Basically, it makes it so armor stands and minecart with chest are disabled, like, and you can pearl through them. So what I always do minecart with hoppers because most clients don't do it. So yeah, it will still render minecart with hopper, and oh no, they can't escape even with anti-trap. So basically, how are you gonna make a trap very, very good? First, armor stand and honey block, very important. But even if they somehow get pushed in exactly the middle, you know how they can escape? Boom, boom, pearl. Now yes, you can spam armor stands until entity limit on donut, but there's a better way. If you do the walls a little bit, and you get a dispenser, put them with armor stands. Now if I grab a lever real quick, as you can see, boom! armor stands. And basically you can make a clock so it like always dispenses. And yeah, that's what you can do. You can place as many dispensers as you can, and yeah. I'm just gonna show. Now there are a couple of clocks on Donut. First there's the comparator one, which I showed a little bit before the vid. This is basically how it works. Oh, the repeater. Now, what you can do, if on single player, you can just kinda do this. Now, this doesn't work on Donut because of their anti-redstone, so you need to place repeaters. One tick each. Kinda slow it down, as you can see. Yep, as you can see. By the way, if this doesn't work, make sure this light is off. I mean on. If this is off, as you can see, only works once. You just need to right click the comparator and check. Now it works, but if you really wanna get effective, make it fully working. Like a bunch better, what you can do is it's actually pretty simple to the best clock on Donut. You need a redstone slime block. Do a thing like this. Do a sticky piston. Just follow what I'm doing. For one dispenser you can do it like this, but for two you can do it like this. Oh, like this, and it will work for both. Also make sure for this, make sure where the slime block is, always put something that can be pushed with a sticky piston. Example, a furnace. So yeah, dispenser, furnace, dispenser, like this. Sticky piston, this is important, it must be sticky or else it won't work. I don't have a redstone torch. Redstone torch, like this. And now what you're gonna do, you're gonna need to grab a normal piston. Boop. Redstone torch. I mean redstone block. Basically something like this. And now, so this is basically how it works. Dispenser, furnace dispenser, redstone to the dispensers, and slime blocks to the furnace, like this. Sticky piston, redstone torch, which powers the sticky piston, normal piston pushing the redstone block, which then disables this, and it somehow goes in a loop. I don't know really how it works, but it works. And yeah, now as you can see, if we activate it, as you can see, we can hear, even using the redstone tweaks, we can even see the eyes lighting up, and they are spamming our armor stands. So what you can do, you can basically like spam it like this and here, everything. And if you wanna make this like, if you wanna reset it, you need to place the redstone block back in this. And yeah, now it's reset. And yeah, as you can see, a lot armor stands. It spammed actually a lot. Nice. Now if you wanna stack it, this is basically how you do it. Now there are a couple ways to stack it. If you're gonna use a setup like this, as you can see right here, instead of placing a repeater, you just wanna place a normal redstone dust like this, and it will still work, as you can see. And if you're gonna do this setup, to stack it you kinda just need redstone, 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 and yeah, redo the whole thing. As you can see, if I grab furnace, dispensers, as you can see, if I enable it, oh wait, something happened. Why doesn't this wanna work? Oh, I see why. The problem is why it didn't work is because around the sticky, Around this line block there was a block. Right here. We don't want that, so yeah, you need to like fully, the left and right needs to be fully like clear. And now if we try it, as you can see, fully working together. But if I quickly reset it and we go back to this setup, oh my god, I can't. If we go back to this setup, as you can see, you might think, how do we do it? It's kinda easy. If you're gonna use that setup like this, you can just place a repeater here. But if you're gonna make this like, I don't know, like on the other side, what you can do is you can do redstone repeater and then redstone dust, like in the first setup, onto the other thing. So yeah, basically, if we try it now and we place a lever, oh my god, I can't. This way. As you can see, it is a little bit on the way because the repeater makes it makes the redstone signal way like further, but at a little one tick delay. And as you can see, both of them are running. So yeah, this is basically. But you might think, how are we gonna damage them? Well, there are a couple of like methods you can do. You can either get get a armor stance, get a smite sword, like I think it was smite, and then you can like hit them like while hitting the armor stance, it directs it to the the player. I think it was called sweeping edge or smite. I recommend sweeping edge. But the other way is after they go into the trap, what you can do, I'll show you quickly how you can build it. Using a dripstone. But make sure you at least hit them with the sword, because if you don't, they don't get combat locked, and yeah, they can just kinda run away. Like RTP. So yeah, if we grab this. I'll just use this design. Boom. Now as you can see, observer detecting the dripstone. If it detects being placed, it will like activate and deactivate basically do this, which will make the dripstone fall. So if we just kinda hold right click, as you can see, and yeah, they're cooked. And the other way they can like be damaged is using suffocation. So there's actually a lot of ways. Suffocation, entity crawling, which I think is disabled on Donut. And I think that's it, yeah. So yeah, basically this is how you design the best trap. Also, I can show one of my traps if I Blaze for powder 0 100 0, and if I fall down, I think this is oh yeah, this is where my designs were. Oh yeah, this is the actual fraud ground right there. This is one of my designs I designed. Oh, it's pretty laggy because it's loading. It was using anvils, so you could like stack them up, because you also can hit them with anvils, stack them up. Stack some anvils right here. If you're gonna be using this design somehow recreate all of this madness, make sure you credit me though. Make sure you always credit the trapper, because who designed the trap. So yeah, this is kinda a design I made. Basically, yeah. Hold up. Kill. Let me kill all these armor stands, and let me reset the trap. I'll also cover how this trap works in a sec, and I did it the wrong way. Okay, so this is basically how it works. You like go inside, there are a little bit of maps. What the maps do? Oh wait, I need to place a dispenser. What the maps do is basically what they do is when they're like accept, they can't instantly like right click to parallel out. That fixes that problem. So yeah, now basically how it works, this shop. Hold up, let me set my parallel. Where are my thing? I'll show the J potato trap in a sec. Boom. Okay. Pro set. This is how it basically works. You need to get a pressure plate. You mine it down, and as you can see, if I don't place the pressure plate yet, you like boom the accept place, and as you can see, what it does, it like gives a redstone signal of 1. That means there's one player on the pressure plate, and if there are 2, as you can see, it gets boosted by a repeater, activating the whole trap. Basically, that's how it works. So now, if I get a boom and I do summon armor stand, as you can see, anvils fall down, armor stand. This is kinda a bad design, but yeah, it also does it from the side. As you can see, I also use the same design as you can see which I showed for the clocks. 4 dispensers with armor stands filled. Spam the armor stands, and there's a honey block, slab, and yeah, you can also you can get a bow and harming arrows, like instant damage too. Grab it, and you can like shoot the guy, like got it. You know, like shoot the guy if you somehow be able to shoot him. I don't know why I'm not being able to shoot, but yeah, you can like shoot him, and yeah, that's how you can combat lock him. And to disable the trap, this is basically what I did. This is basically how I reset the trap. Boop, boop. And then click this button. Now place the redstone back, and boom, the trap is back to normal. You just need to break all the armor stands. Type armor stands. Oh. And basically what you wanna do, grab the smooth stone, break these smooth stone slab, and boom, the trap is back to normal. Now, this is the J Potato trap. You might know him. Dr. Coconut got trapped a lot. Like, I'll show how I do it. Basically, the design is pretty simple. The trap is made by Shadow. It's not by Dr. It's not by a J Potato, it's made by Shadow. How this trap works, you need a bow, harming arrows. And basically how this one basically works is, there's no like dispensers, you place armor stands. J Potato places them differently. I place them like this and then push them like this. As you can see, they pushed it into left side, and basically this is how it works. And I forgot to do the piston push. Give me a second. I forgot to make the piston push. Basically how it works is, first thing what it does is it uncovers these pistons and covers this one, as you can see. So basically, if I disable it, get the armor stand, it pushes them in, so they are right over, like right here, and then they get pushed into here. As you can see, they can't break out because of the armor stands, and you can shoot them like right here, as you can see. Boom, boom, got it, and yeah, you can shoot them like this. This isn't the full trap, but yeah, this is basically how you get better at trapping. Oh yeah, this is the full trap. This is kinda a design I was I was trying to improve the design, but yeah. Don't mind all of these. So yeah, let me show you exactly how the J Potato trap works. You like put armor stands. As I said, J Potato does it differently. I do it like this. So yeah, basically, it pushes it to the hitbox of this. So if you're between these, you're suffocating, but you're also in armor stance. So yeah, basically, if I get an armor stand, basically, boom, it pushes them in here. And once they are pushed in here, if I somehow be able freaking push some, it works on normal players, it doesn't work on armor stands. So yeah, after they get pushed, what happens is, as you can see, it pushes them in, and you can gadget them, gadget, and yeah, you can kinda just shoot them, and yeah, this is basically the J Potato trap. This is one of the best traps, but this is not the best trap. I have seen better traps, because you need to powder snow them, get them in, and they can escape while they are in this state, as you can see. Where they are in this state, they can pearl out. So that's the worst thing. So, example with this, they can't. So yeah, this is basically how you get better at trapping and design your first traps, bruh. So yeah, I hope you will have fun trapping, and yeah, bye bye.